Hi, my name's John, and I'd like to give a little background information on the name of my station, which is Petrus Romanus. This is an ancient prophecy given by Saint Malachi about 13. It was the 1300s. Saint Malachi was a bishop in Ireland, and he was making some changes in Ireland that he wanted approval from Rome, because he couldn't get the local people to abide by his changes. So he was going to go to Rome and get the approval from Rome, put his stamp of approval on, bring it back, and then the people would believe and carry out his new ideas. Anyway, on his trip to Rome, he passed through many nations and got to Rome, something of course he'd never seen before and was amazed by. Got to meet the Pope, and then on his way back he had a vision and was given 111 small phrases that were to represent each pope that would exist, from the pope that he went to see till the end. And if you look at all of the phrases, you can find a way how they line up with the Pope. For instance, Pope Benedict was glory of the olives. That was the little phrase that was given for him. And the Benedictines are symbolized by the olive branch. So glory of the olives fit his person. While the last of the list was Petrus Romanus, that is Peter the Roman. And then there was a description given about him, and the description was, "Then shall reign Peter the Roman, and he shall rule the church through many trials, and the terrible judge will judge his people." Now, that's the reason for the name of my station. There's a lot of politics involved when it comes to the Catholic Church. A lot of corruption going on in the Catholic Church. The Church is, by and large, fulfilling the job of the Antichrist rather than Christ, as it's promoting heresies, and it is not making judgments and calling out heretics wherever they are, which is the job of the church. And they're failing, and they have actually come around to hold hands with all beliefs. That's what you'll find when you listen to Pope Francis, who they claim is the Pope. We'll call him Francis, the man who wears white in Rome. That gives you an idea of the name of my station. And the reason that I had to set this up, and it was God's divine providence that I set it up, because I used to go under the name John Kinney, and there are people around me that do not want the message that God has given to me to spread, and those people are the ones that shut down my original Facebook page. And apparently God knew this was going to happen, so he had me set up a new account, and that account I was able to use after the other account was shut down by people that are very close to me. I don't know exactly what their intentions are, but I do know that they are not working with me. They're working against me, which has put me in a tough spot, because these are the closest people to me, and they are trying to stifle my efforts to establish the kingdom of heaven on the earth. That is the mission that God gave me about 2 years ago, and it's not an easy one. hasn't been so far. You'd think that heaven would be easier, but anything worth having isn't easy to get. So I just keep taking each day as God's gift, and I do what I believe He's telling me to do. He did speak to me, and I've never had God speak to me before, but this one time when He told me, "You've made it this far, we will take you the rest of the way." And so since that happened just under 2 years ago, I've been doing and saying things that I wouldn't normally say, and confronting issues and behaviors of people in my life that I wouldn't normally confront, at least not with the ferociousness that I have. It has landed me in jail at one occasion. Other times it's landed me, they sent me to the hospital. Why they want me to believe that I have a mental problem. But of course, I tell them they need to redefine their bipolar disorder as inspiration from God, because I believe that's what it is, inspiration from God. But they try to turn all things that are of God into some naturally explainable problem, so that it can't have an influence on the way people think, because they're trying to maintain the kingdom of Satan, the world, and the devil. So our job is to get rid of Satan and his world, the world that is passing, and have it be replaced by the kingdom of God, which is a place of love and pleasure and wonderfulness. That being said, I believe I've stated enough to let you know why my YouTube channel's name is Petrus Romanus, and also my Facebook page. God bless you all. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to speaking with you again in another video. Have a great day.